It's been months since I've done a thorough deep clean. Not only is this space my gaming and streaming setup, it's also my room. You could just imagine how quickly things become a mess in this room. That's why today we're deep cleaning my entire room, and yes, that includes my closet. Here's a little before just to give you an idea of what we're working with. I've been doing finals the past week, so I've had absolutely no time to even tidy anything up. My plan is that I'm gonna start with my shelves. We're gonna be dusting each shelf, wiping them down, and tidying a bunch of things up. Last night, my brother and I built a gingerbread house on stream. I made an absolute mess all over the floor, so we're gonna be vacuuming everything, but we're first gonna start with the shelves and then work our way this way to the closet. I feel like nobody ever talks about this, but the majority of the time, this is how my room looks. I'm talking lights completely off, room's an absolute mess, bed is never made. You always see it in its perfect condition. I promise you though, every other streamer and content creator does not have their lights on 24/7. With that out of the way, let's start with the shelves. I forgot that it's best to start from top to bottom, and I think I'm gonna end up completely removing all of these boxes right here. There is so much dust on the top of these boxes, it's actually insane. I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't even think any of these shelves have ever been dusted, either in years or at all. These packages have been here ever since I built my setup. I always found it cool, but today we're getting rid of them. I just know that I'm gonna be coughing and sneezing like crazy, and the worst part is my fan is broken and I legitimately cannot turn it off. The top two shelves are dusted. I really do think this makes my shelf look a lot cleaner. Now we're gonna move on to cleaning this next shelf. When I first built my setup, I felt like I had to have everything everywhere. I had to have every product, every box, everything. But now I just like the cleaner, more like minimalistic kind of look. And so I think that's what we're gonna be going with when I kind of redo / deep clean my shelves. Nah, just seeing all this stuff makes me feel like a legit hoarder. Look at how many Apple devices and boxes I have. These are almost all empty. I get asked about this all the time. Yes, these are all empty, but I think my plan is that if I have like two of the same thing, like I have an AirTag and an AirTag, I'm just gonna throw the other one away just to keep one, because I still like the displaying of it. I think it looks kind of cool. I think I'm gonna try to clean it up and make it a little bit cleaner looking. I do love the older model iPhones, like the iPhone 3 and 3S, like the OG one. But I'm gonna dust these all off, make it look nice, and then put it back. Slowly making progress, I was able to eliminate a lot of the boxes that we just didn't need or any like duplicates. And I think it looks so much better. Now on to this shelf. It's time to grow up. The G Fuel's going away. We're throwing this away. I think they're pretty much all empty. I never drink it anymore. I just used it for decorations, but I feel like it's just not the thing anymore, you know? Say, Nathan, this is your time to shine. You've always wanted to be in one of my YouTube videos. Don't say anything weird.
My lateral raise 40 pounds.
We're making good progress. I took out all the G Fuel. I took out that blue cloud that was here previously. I dusted, cleaned. There are a bunch of packages over there that are for my Christmas setup revamp. They all came yesterday, but I wanted to make sure that I had my room completely clean before I started actually decorating, because I wouldn't want to decorate and then go back and clean. I have an excessive amount of sports stuff consolidated like I did previously, just to give that kind of like simpler look, I guess you could say. The shelves are completely done. I think it looks significantly better. I do like not having any product boxes up here. I just think it makes my shelves look more simplistic. I'm glad everything looks a bit more organized up here, and I was able to clean up some of the things down here. But now we gotta clean up all of these boxes. So I'm gonna go get a big trash bag and throw them all in here, and then we're gonna move on to my actual setup. The shelves are out of the way. Now it's time to work on the main setup. We're gonna be taking the mouse pad off, dusting my whole entire desk, wiping down my whole entire desk, maybe swapping out the mouse pad. We'll see. The setup is done. I dusted, cleaned my desk, all my monitors, even behind my monitors, cleaned my mouse pad, my PC. I'm gonna go ahead and tidy a bunch of things up before we actually move on to the productivity setup. I'm gonna get this table out of the way. I'm gonna start cleaning up some of the things on the floor. Giant bag. I'm putting like all boxes and everything that I don't want to keep. Now we're gonna go into the productivity setup. Down below, I've had some little bit of cable management issues. Stuff has just been like kind of falling apart. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix all of this. I saw it fall the other night and I'm like, I must have did something wrong. So I'm gonna go ahead and figure this out. I just finished the productivity setup. I realized what the issue was. I had one of these RGB light strips that kind of fell off. The adhesive was bad. And so the actual like outlet part of it, or like where you plug it in, was just weighing it down. So I took some extra adhesive from my closet. I used 2 command strips and then stuck it on the inner layer of my desk on the top portion. And now it doesn't sag down. And the cable management and the productivity setup looks significantly better. Now it's time for the closet. I think I'm gonna pull all my clothes out and then start from the top and work my way down. So I'm gonna take out any boxes I don't need. I'm probably gonna keep the majority of these. The other ones, I'm just gonna throw in the big trash bag. So that's what I'm gonna do. The closet is all finished. Now we just got to do all the finishing touches, like clean up everything on the floor. So far, things are looking pretty good. And this is the final result. And it definitely makes my room just look so much better. Now that I've deep cleaned it, it's gotta be how the shelves look. They look so much simpler, so much cleaner. They don't look as cluttered. I don't think you understand how much trash I actually collected from all of my shelves. But if you guys did go on to enjoy this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on the post notifications, like the video if you enjoyed it, and make sure you stay tuned for the next video because I'm gonna be completely transforming my room and revamping it to a Christmas themed setup. Enough with that. I'm hot, sweaty, and disgusting, so I'm gonna go take all this trash out and come back and take a shower. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.